G'day guys and welcome back to Oaklands. What are we doing today? We're going to rebuild it because it simply isn't working properly. Okay, so it'll work with small bits of wood, but I want to put large bits of wood through it. And we've got the new bandsaw, and because it's an automatically working one, I think it just doesn't really work very well at the way it's set up and improvised at the moment. So I think we may end up using these, but we may not. We'll just see how we go. Right, first off, let's move it out of the way. I'll just put it up in the air so I don't actually cut myself on it. We may as well just send these wee pieces through the system because the wee bits still work as they should. As good as the design is, it's just not working right. It wasn't cutting the big bits, it wouldn't stop the big bits from being here. So they'd get to this alignment conveyor and then they'd just pop through and pop out over here. So yeah, that's not going to work. So what we're going to have to do is change this whole system up again. And I'm thinking I might be able to leave this bottom piece here. I think we can get away with making a ramp up a bit higher. Moving our pressure plate up. I'm going to try and keep this same system. I'm going to end up putting doors up on here. So there'll be two doors. So we'll get those two doors now. Because I do want to try and use the bandsaw, if we do something like this and then go to move that up and along, that should be quite good there. Just place that and we'll slide it down this way and then resize it. Oh, you know what? That just did not do what I wanted it to do. Press the wrong button. Okay, so notice how I've overlapped it in the middle there. So that will allow me to use one of these interactors and that will control both of them. Okay, just like that. So now we need to actually make it a drive up. We need to make these ramps bigger, move these up. I think I'm going to have to get rid of my tree. So I'll have this one go first and then we'll put a delay on it before these open up so that the cutters have enough time to sort of cut. I think I'm going to have two of those cutters. We'll just have one here and one there, and that should cut whatever wood we've got there, I'm hoping. Okay, so now if we raise these sides up a little bit, we go that high and we can make it a wee bit wider. Thing is we've still got to be able to drive in there. There's something like that probably work fine. Let's see if we can drive up there. Oh, with ease. With ease. Look at that, that's perfect. So basically all we've got to do is put our pressure plate in there. If we can put wires through things, I think we can. We select this, pull it up so we can gain access to that wire. I create a wire to go from here, be able to run it right down to there. Okay, yep, that worked. Should be able to grab this now and just drop that back down into place. That should hide all of those wires. And if we try and drive the truck on there, it should still work, I believe. Yep, definitely works. Yeah, we have to take note of where we pop out, because if I'm going to put that thing there back in here, I don't want to be cutting my face open. Now there's two ways I can do this. One way which I'd love to do it is from bottom up. So it's only going to be cutting up so high, and that way I can still bring long bits of wood in. I might give that a go and see if that actually works theory before we try anything else. And we drop that down. The only thing is the logs might get caught on it. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. Okay, so it's not going to work. Still not going to work the way I want it to. Okay, so I've come to the conclusion that the bandsaws are useless. Waste of time. But I will use this system, and it's just going to mean that I'm going to have to chop these into smaller sections before loading it. That's all there really is to it. There's no other way to get around it, unfortunately. Okay guys, so I think I've got this wired up properly. So as this activates these spawners, we've got another wire coming into delay, and that has like a 2.7 second delay, which then goes into sustainer, which has 3 seconds sustain, so it should hold the power for at least 3 seconds. And hopefully that holds these doors open for at least that amount of time. So we're just going to test this out, guys, and see if this actually works as intended. Okay, so this should sawmill up. Only one way to find out. Let's see if it's going to work. Okay, moment of truth. Okay, it stayed open and it has shut. Now I noticed it did trigger there. I wonder if that triggered because the door hit the pressure plate. Let's just open this up and see if those other logs. Now those logs are still just sitting there. I don't know why they're sitting there. I don't think they're caught on anything. I don't know what they're really caught on. What have they got caught on? I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I need to move these here back a bit? I don't know. Can't be 100% sure why that would do that. Okay, let's give it a half decent test. Let's just grab some birch and we'll see how we go with these. Okay, so that's pretty good load. I believe this will work. Okay, we're just going to sort out this ramp, but I think it's going to work alright. Look. There we go, that opened up pretty quick. Pretty quick there, and it all seems to be working as intended. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay guys, in the next video, I think what we'll be doing is we'll be doing this system here for wood, just for some of the woods that I want to keep for now. But until then, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys. Have a good time.